Alright, I'm working on my wife's Honda Civic hatchback, and I've known for a while that the steering has been the issue, but I just wanted to give a little video update and how you can inspect your car, and just grab the brake caliper. It's up in the air. And usually, once that boot back there is broken and you get dirt and debris in there, it pretty much just ruins everything inside there. I found this is one of the major things that keeps reoccurring on these cars, due to, cheap parts that are available, but they only last 2 years possibly before the boots break or the interior bushings start to fail, and this will give you some really bad feedback when you're driving. This is the passenger side. I'm going to take you over to the driver's side. This one isn't as noticeable, but you're gonna have to give it a little oomph, and you see it, the whole thing moving up and down. That's because that bushing that's inside there is pretty much failed on the top end. So it's just a little update on these cars. If you happen to own one, I would recommend definitely replacing the complete steering rack. You can get them on eBay. I use a supplier. This one I picked up more than a year ago. Can't see the receipt, but I only paid $82.79 shipped, and now they're around $300-ish. I don't know why the price spike went up, but I guess now that these cars are 30 years old, they can charge whatever they want for parts. But this is just one of the updates that's happening on the wife's car this weekend. Also putting in a new radiator that has failed due to the fan shroud rubbing against the back. And in turn, it has also rubbed a hole in one of the AC lines after I just completely rebuilt our whole system maybe 2 months ago. So, maintenance issues. But we're going to have her back on the road by Monday. And if not, she'll be using my truck, because you need AC here in Florida. Alright, we're back to work here on the driver's side. And I've remove said cotter pin and castle nut from this location. You're just going to pull this out to this edge. You're going to get your little striking hammer here. Ba-bam, ba-bam, ba-bam. There you go. And that side's out. Same on the other side. Now that we got this pulled out farther, I'm going to be able to show you the ball joint in here. And that's pretty much what's failing on this side. As where the other side, it was more of the up and down of the shim inside. But repeat on the other side, remove this. Or if you just don't care, you get new ones. You can just break it off. Get that sucker out of there. Little air impacto. Come out of there. And then just a little whack. Voila. Alright. Now we're going to have to crawl under the car and release the bolts. Alright, now we're getting underneath the dash here. And take the first black ring off. There should be another ring up on the top. And you're going to pull down on that. There's going to be two connections that hold this black collar in. I'm going to go get my special tool and remove those. Okay, so I've just put a fancy little bit on the end of my cordless drill, and hopefully I can reach it while holding the camera. Not really working, so. Alright, once you remove the sleeve, there is going to be another tab down on the bottom. That just pulls right out, but the most important part is to get those other ones to unscrew, as you're going to need to use those to put it back in. So, now what you're going to find is a sleeve right there, and it's got two 10mm bolts. Loosen both of them. Unscrew that one. You might have to dig this one down some. Get to this carpet. Maybe we can get some light bulb in there. Alright. Both of those are installed. Got to completely pull them out. Now just pull that out. Let it just dangle there. Or you can pull it all the way off. Doesn't matter. Alright, now the inside's done. Onto the underneath of the car. We are now under the car. 14mm. Remove those. Two more over there. Remove those. So loud. Impacto so loud. Oh look, it's been replaced before. I've been here before. It's loose. Loose as a goose. Alright. Fun stuff's happening now. Alright. And as always, we're gonna have to drop the exhaust. 1412. We might have to do the linkage as well, but we'll see in a minute. I'll be right back. So we've removed the two bolts for the exhaust. It's now laying on the ground. We've backed the steering shaft out here all the way in, and it slides out this way. And it comes down. Slide it over. Pull that sucker down, get it out of the way, and then you spin that shaft down, and then it slides out. Slides out, and just slide it out. Alright. Well, that was easy peasy. Yeah. Alright, now we're gonna do a little inspecting here. So we're gonna have to reuse our aftermarket shimmy there, and then we have another one in here. We're gonna press those out, and as you can see, these boots, they just don't last. They don't make good ones anymore. So I was gonna pull that out, but as you can see, the shaft is just completely destroyed. This end is just look at all that play in your steering. Imagine that when you're under a fast brake load and your tires turn in. Yeah, that's not fun. Alright, let's pull this side out. Yeah. Alright. As we can see on this one, the top of the bearing has failed. That's why there's so much grease up here. See, the grease is pulled along there all the way around, but it's all built up right there. Inside there, the seal bushing has failed. And why has it failed? Because the boot fails. Alright, this is going to wrap up this. Basically, you just do the reverse of what I did. Put everything back in, easy peasy. You know, as is everything on these cars, once you figure out the basic issues, you know, these cars are easy to replace the parts. So, alright, EF Addict. Hope you all having a great day.